It's been a while since we last talked about Bobbi Althoff. She skyrocketed to fame with her dry, sarcastic parody of mommy bloggers on TikTok. Yeah, I did name my daughter Richard. That kind of humor made her go viral, fast. Millions of followers, millions of views, and she was raking in over $250,000 a year, just from TikTok brand deals. But Bobbi wasn't content with viral clips. She wanted more, so she launched the Really Good podcast. And that's when the questions started. From day one, people suspected something wasn't right. She landed Drake as a guest almost immediately. Soon after, Mark Cuban. And just like that, the biggest talent agency in Hollywood was representing her. Her growth seemed far from organic. It felt manufactured. People started calling her an industry plant. Even her own guests hinted at it. You feel kind of planty. And Bobbi? She laughed it off. I know. Isn't that crazy? But behind the sarcasm, the whispers got louder because the rise was too fast, too polished, too suspicious. Then came the Offset interview, and he didn't hold back. You're like a plain piece of chicken. No seasoning. You need some seasoning, man. Her deadpan style, once funny, started to feel forced, especially when sitting across from people who didn't play along. And then, the attention turned to her personal life. Rumors started flying that she had left her family behind to chase fame. You missed your daughter's first birthday. To be here? That moment hit differently. Even Drake, of all people, threw shade at her parenting. And despite being married at the time, she kept flirting with her guests. Would you date someone that looks like me? Am I your type? Not long after, her husband filed for divorce. Right after the Drake episode, people started to connect the dots. They accused her of being passed around the industry. Ryan Garcia even confirmed they hooked up during a Twitter rant. She was seen being carried out of clubs. She tried to soft launch a new relationship, but the internet figured out who the guy was, and he completely denied ever dating her. That led to a full-blown breakdown on TikTok. Dating is just hard, you guys. And then, just like that, Bobbi announced her podcast was over. Despite still pulling in thousands of views, the momentum was gone. Gone were the A-list guests. Gone were the million-view episodes. She even held a fake funeral for her final episode, singing Hallelujah with her sister. It was bizarre. She crammed in over 10 ads, flashed back to old clips, and signed off. To many, it felt like a last-minute cash grab. Some believe she only released the final episode to fulfill sponsorship obligations before the end of the month. But here's the thing. From the very beginning, Bobbi made it clear. She wasn't chasing passion. She was chasing money. How did you become a creator? Just wanting to make money. She even said she got into podcasting because someone told her they made $300K from it. And that's exactly what she wanted, to go from D-list to A-list. But the truth? She burned out before she could even get close. She's a reflection of how social media has warped our perception of success. Chasing viral fame, burning bridges. For what? In the end, even she admitted, I didn't think I'd fall off this fast. The final episode felt more like a filler episode than a farewell, just a highlight reel, sprinkled with ads. And the comment section? It wasn't filled with gratitude. It was frustration, disappointment. People saying she abandoned her family. People saying, good riddance. So, is this really the end of Bobbi Althoff? Or just the end of one chapter before a rebrand? Was someone behind the scenes finally done pulling the strings? Did they see the numbers tank and pull the plug? Let me know what you think in the comments. Was Bobbi just another viral fad? Or the face of a much bigger issue in today's fame-obsessed culture? Either way, the Bobbi era seems to be over, and if there's one lesson in all of this, it's this. Sometimes it's better to rise slowly than to rocket to the top and crash even faster. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. More stories coming soon. And as always, it's been your boy, the Tan Superman. And there are still more industry plants left to expose.